Celene. Welcome to your yoga stretch and release class. In this class, we're going to stretch the whole body, but today focus it will be on the arms. So either if you haven't done a lot of physical activity lately, or you have been doing any other kind of exercises or strength classes, this is the class for you. So let's get started. Start in a seated position, either with your legs crossed in front of you for an easy pose, or you can bring one foot up for half lotus. Sit bones all the way back. Long spine, so sit straight with your shoulders back, chest open, and bring your hands to your knees. I want you to take a moment and close your eyes if you feel comfortable doing it. So you can bring the focus and the awareness to your breath. Today we're going to do our breathing exercises. So let's start breathing through your nose and exhaling through your nose. Feel your breath moving in all the way through your nostrils, down to your chest, and feel your chest expanding in your inhale. Inhale deep. Exhale deep and slow. Few more breaths. Start deepening up your breath, bringing your breath all the way to your chest and down to your belly. Feel your belly expand with your inhale. If you want, you can bring one hand to your chest and your left hand to your abdomen so you can feel them when you're taking your inhale. Inhale, you feel your chest moving, your belly moving. Exhale. Two more breaths. Very slowly start opening up your eyes. Bring your hands to your knees. Stretch your back one more time. And let's take a big inhale together. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Let's do it again. Inhale up, reaching your arms up high. Exhale, hands to your heart center. One more, breath in, reach your arms up, extend your fingers. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Then bring your hands to your knees, and we're going to switch legs. So either if you have them crossed under, just do the other crossing, or if you are in half lotus, just bring your other foot on top. Sit back. Take a breath in. In your exhale, lower your hands, have you twist to your right side. Long spine, long neck, shoulders back. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale to the other side. both arms up. Inhale. And exhale, fall forward. So just start with your hands on the mat and slowly walk them forward. Gently as we are still warming up. And breathe. Nothing else to do, nothing else to think. Just focus on your breath. Two more breaths here. Slowly start walking your hands back. Let's take one more big inhale. Hands together. Raise your gaze up to the sky, to the ceiling. Exhale, hands to your heart center. And then hands to your knees. And let's go down onto the mat for a tabletop pose. Tabletop, bring your knees down, hips wide, and your wrists just right under your shoulders. And we're gonna do some cats and cows. For your cow pose, inhale, lift your head up, curl your back down so you feel a nice curve in your lower back. Exhale, curl your back up. Bring your gaze to your belly button. Inhale up, open your chest, gaze up. And curl your back. Inhale up. Let's do this a couple more times. Warming up your back. Two more times. Last one, follow your breath. And come back into your tabletop. Now we're gonna do this pose that sometimes they call threading the needle. So strong on your left hand, pressing, raise your right arm up. In your exhale, pass your right arm under your left all the way. Keep your hand, your arm, the same height of your shoulder. And see if you can bring your ear down onto the mat. If you don't make it, it's the part where you can use a prop or you can use a towel so you can rest your ear there. Take deep breaths. Pressing with your left hand, start coming up, raising your right arm up for a twist and lowering down to the mat. Now we're going to do this on the other side. And remember always to listen to your body. If one of the poses or exercises don't feel right, feel free to modify according to your body. Pressing onto your right hand, raise your left arm up. And in your exhale, pass your arm under your right arm all the way. So your weight is going to be onto your shoulder, but nicely onto the shoulder. You can bring yourself a little higher, pressing with your right hand if it is too much pressure. Three more breaths. Pressing with your right hand. Next inhale, twist to your left side. Exhale, hand down to the mat. You're gonna bring your big toes to touch. Open your knees to the wide of your mat for extended child pose. With your hands pressed back, allowing your heels to rest onto your heels. And bring your forehead down to the mat. If your forehead don't make it to the mat, use a towel or use a pillow or a block. Just allow your head to rest effortlessly into the mat. Your arms can remain extended, or you can drop your elbows down onto the mat. Big breaths. Raise your hands, but allow your fingertips to remain onto the mat. They call it sometimes spider fingers. And then walk them all the way to your right side. And then drop your head down. You can bring your left hand on top of your right one and bring your forehead down onto the mat. Back into your spider fingers, the tip of your fingers, and walk to the other side. Now we're going to the left side. So go all the way till you feel a nice stretch in the right side of your body. Then you can bring your right hand on top of your left. Drop your forehead down to the mat. Back into your spider fingers down to the center. One nice big stretch. Then start coming back into your tabletop pose. And then come all the way down onto your mat. Bring your left ear onto the mat. Always remember, if your ear or your forehead doesn't make it down to the mat, just bring the floor up with the prop, hands laying next to your body. Take a moment here, close your eyes, and keep your shoulder away from your shin, giving a space for your neck to stretch. Your feet are relaxed naturally onto the mat. Bring your neck back to a neutral pose, so that means it's straight. And just bring your elbows down onto the mat so your elbow is just right under your shoulder, both for Sphinx pose. So in this pose, we bring our chest up, shoulders back, and your gaze is towards the front. So I'm going to show you how it looks from the front. But remain there, we're going to stay there for a few breaths. So from the front, you just here, chest up. Let's come back here. Take a few more breaths. So we are still warming up the body, warming up the spine. 2 more breaths. And lower down, and now you're going to bring your other ear down onto the mat. Arms next to your body, shoulders away from your chin. Two more breaths. Come back into a neutral neck. And now bring your hands just right under your shoulders and press up. You can stay here pressing up for baby cobra, or you can come a little higher to a cobra pose, or all the way up to upward facing dog for 2 breaths. So remember, you always have options. And then bring your knees down, tabletop, and then curl your toes. And we're going to come up for a downward facing dog. So hips up to the sky, and then with your hands, press back. Energy of your heels down to the mat. They don't need per se have to be all the way down on the mat, but just continue pressing. Make sure your fingers are spread open wide and your palms all the way down into the mat. That will help you to release any tension in your wrist and balance your body between your hands and your feet. Walk slowly to the front of your mat. And then fall forward. Let's do the Ragdoll Pose. So grab opposite elbows with your hands. Your lower back is relaxed. Your neck is relaxed. The crown of your head down to the mat. You need an extra stretch. You can just move side to side or move your arms, or very gently shake your head. And then take a moment of stillness. Release your hands and start coming up slowly to a standing pose. When you're all the way up, raise your arms up to the sky. Inhale, look up, exhale, hands to your heart center. Tadasana pose, mountain pose. Let's take a breath in, raise your arms up, exhale, fall forward. Take a halfway lift, hands to your shins or to the front of your legs. Inhale. Exhale, fall forward. Let's take another halfway lift. Inhale. Gaze forward. Long spine. Exhale, fall forward. Bring your hands to the mat. Step back for downward facing dog. Just for one big breath. Inhale. Exhale, raise your right leg up to the sky. And step your leg forward between your hands for a crescent lunge or a low lunge. So let's take a moment here. You have the option to drop your knee. Drop your back knee. You can keep your hands or your fingertips onto the mat. Or you can come up. This is another one. Very gently putting your hands on top of your knees. Or raise your arms and come all the way up. So your upper body is on top of your hips. Inhale back. Bring your hands onto the mat. Lift your back knee. Back to down dog. One big breath. Inhale. Exhale. Left arm up to the sky. Left leg up to the sky. Step your leg between your hands. Low lunge. Drop your back knee. Come up if you're going there. Lean back. Hands to the mat. Step back. Down dog. Big breath in. Breath out. Right foot step forward between your hands. Warrior one. Back foot all the way down. So the bottom of both of your feet are down onto the mat, rooting down to the mat. Your back foot is 45 degrees, allowing your hips to move forward. And find the length that it works for you in your mat. And stay safe and keep your front knee on top of your front heel, back leg extended. Arms up. And then lower your hands on your back and interlace your fingers, so you can just grab your fingers, grab your forearms, or interlace your fingers and bring your palms together. Your chest open, so it's slightly lean back and just fall forward. So you bring your chest inside your knee, and you have the option to leave your arms if you're going there. Come all the way up to warrior one. And step your back foot forward. Taking a big inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Then to the side of your body. Tadasana pose, mountain pose. So we're going to go now to the other side. Inhale up. Remember, hands together, gaze up. Exhale, fall forward. Take a halfway lift. Hands onto the mat. Right foot step back. Warrior one. Foot down, heel down. Hips towards the front. Arms up. Interlace your fingers on the back. First we open the chest, proud warrior, humble warrior, fall forward. back into your warrior one. And step your back foot to the front. Inhale up. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Tadasana pose, mountain pose. And then we just take a moment and shake it off. Remember to keep yourself hydrated, drink water whenever you need it. Now is the time, like if you are using one of the props, like a belt or a strap, you can bring it now. You're using a belt, you just stretch the belt. You're using any kind of towel, you can just grab it here. You're gonna bring the feet close, not together, just close. And without moving your lower body, only your upper body, take a breath in your breath out, lean towards the right side. So the strap here or the towel help you to keep the length in your arms without bending the arm, just keeping it straight. But if you don't have any of these, you can just raise your arms and try to keep them both straight so you get a nice big stretch on the left side of your body. You can bring your gaze up for a neck stretch as well. Inhale up, and then to the other side, exhale. Inhale up and lower down. Then we shake it off, let it go. And now this is going to be another of the poses where you can help yourself with the strap. So if you have one, a belt, whatever you have available, open your arms, right arm up, and then you bend your right arm on the back. So you're going to show you right arm, bend it, left arm, first twist out so the palm of your hand is towards the back wall, and then bend your elbow. So you want to see if you can find the connection here on your hands, if it's available for you, or you can just keep your arms, your elbows bended, or you can help yourself with a strap or anything you have available. So once you're here, I want you to take a breath in and open your chest, slightly lean back, and just take a moment, exhale nice and slow. Breathe. Exhale, release your hands, arms up, inhale, exhale, hands to your heart center, and then to the side of your body, Tadasana mountain pose. Now we're gonna go to the other side. So now your left arm is up, bending the elbow on the back, right arm now twist back to the palm of your hand is towards the back wall. Then bend your elbow. Inhale, shoulders back, chest forward. Breathe. You can even take a slightly back bend if you want to take it a little deeper. And slowly release and just shake it up. Shoulders, bring your shoulders to your ears, and then send them back. It's kind of like doing circles back. Shoulders to your ears, back, ear and back, and then the other way around, shoulders towards the front. One more time, and just shake it up. You're gonna open the hands, the arms, and just bring your right arm in front of you. almost straight to your shoulders, not too high but not too lower, so your shoulder is lower. And then your left hand is outside, pressing your right arm towards your body. So remember, shoulder down, arm straight in front of you, your right arm, left arm bent. Breathe. One more breath here. And exhale over. Now I'm going to go to the other side. So left arm cross in front of your body. Lower your shoulder. Right arm outside. Pressing your left arm towards your body. And breathe. Two more breaths. And release. So we're gonna just shake it off. And then we're gonna be down onto the mat. So come back to the front of your mat. Take a big inhale, raise both arms up. Slightly back bend, bring your gaze up. And then fold forward, making sure your chest go first and then your arms. Take a halfway lift and fold. Halfway lift, inhale, fold. And we're gonna do that one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Fold. And bring your hands onto the mat. Step back. Downward facing dog. Just one big breath in. And breath out. Lowering your knees down to the mat. So knees down to the mat. And sit on your heels. If you have any problem with your knees, you can put a towel in front of your knees to help supporting, or you can sit into a block or a towel, a pillow between your legs. So sit straight, regroup. Just take a big breath here. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Then hands to the side. Just take another big breath in. Lifting your arms up, slightly back bend, hands to your heart center. Now I want you to sit all the way down onto the mat. So you bring both legs straight in front of you, a staff pose. Take a big inhale. And exhale, fold forward. Here you have a couple options. You can just fall forward with a straight back and stay here, or you can fall forward all the way, curving your back, stretching your lower back, your hips, your legs, and breathe. We're going to stay here for a few breaths. So make sure you're comfortable wherever you are in this stretch. Take your time. Slowly start coming back up. And now I want you to extend, open your legs in front of you. Sit straight. Your upper body twists to the right side, arms up, and when you're ready, fall forward onto your right leg. Make sure your sit bones are all the way down into the mat. And slowly start coming back up. Now we twist to the left side. So your upper body twists, lower back twist, raise your arms up. Inhale and exhale, fall forward. Slowly start coming back up. Then raise your arms up and fall forward in front. So you can start slowly with your hands onto the mat and then walk slowly towards the front. The energy of your legs is like rotating outside, and allow your lower back to relax. Continue bringing your breath all the way into your belly. So when you inhale, your belly expand, and then you exhale, it will allow you to fall forward a little deeper. Just 3 more breaths here. And slowly start coming back up. Then we bring the legs together and shake it up. Regroup. Again, sit straight. Bend your right knee. And just take a moment first. Bring your knee close to your body, long spine, shoulders back, calm and relax. Now grab your foot and bring it outside your left knee. So you can stay just right here. If you want to come a little deeper into the pose, you can bend your left leg. So options, left, bended or straight. You choose. So I'm going to do one of the sides with the leg extended, the other one with the leg bended. So this one is going to be with the leg bended. Sit straight, sit bones onto the mat. Take a breath in. Inhale, exhale, twist to your right side. So allow your left elbow to come outside your knee. And in this pose is very common that we collapse to try to get the twist. So it's more important to stay straight up so you feel the stretch. Even if you don't come all the way to the side, just stay tall and breathe. If it's possible, you can bring your gaze towards the back. Inhale inhale, both arms up. And exhale to the other side, just for a couple breaths. Inhale, come back up, both arms up. And exhale, lower, and then we come up of the pose. Stretching our legs. Then shake them a little bit. So now let's go to the other side. First step, left knee bended. Close to your body, get tall, send your shoulders back. Now just grab your foot, pass it outside your right knee. So this time I'm going to do the pose with the leg extended, and it's the same twist and the same stretch for your hips. Raise your arms up, exhale to your left side. So always choose what it works for your body and what it works for today. Every day is different in our body. Sometimes we feel that we can do it all, that we can push ourselves a little harder, and some days we just need a little more care, a little more self-care. And that's okay. One more breath here. Inhale. Exhale. Next, inhale, both arms up. And exhale, twist to the other side, both hands down, just for a couple breaths. Next, inhale, both arms up, and exhale, lower down. Then we stretch the legs to come out of the pose. Shake them a little more. So now we're going to go back and open the legs, and we're gonna do this side stretch, but this time I'm going to pass your right hand. It's gonna be inside your right leg. Raise your left arm up. Inhale, and exhale, lower, so your right hand remain inside the right side of your body, and then your body twist open towards the sky. You can bring your gaze up, and you can come as deep as you choose to come into the pose. Make sure your hips are down into the mat, and the stretch is all the way just down here, all the way up to your arm. Inhale up, exhale lower. Now I'm gonna go to the other side, so we do the same. Left arm remain inside the left leg. Right arm up and long. Inhale and exhale. Bend towards your left side. Now opening the right part of the body. Open your chest, shoulders back. You got it. Breathe. Calm and slow. Inhale all the way up. And then we shake our legs in front of you. Now we're gonna go down to lay down on the mat. So lower your back all the way down onto the mat. And then we're gonna first bring both knees to your chest and your arms around. You can very gently move side to side. Just a couple more times. And then bring both knees down. And just, I want you to bring your right foot on top of your left knee. How we're going to do a nice stretch for the hips. So you can bring your left foot up and then bring your arms around. If you want like a little deeper stretch on your hips. So just press, slightly press back and breathe deep. So you can just bring your hands behind your leg, or you can bring your hands on your shin. And if you want even a little deeper, you can push your right knee with your right hand to feel it a little more into your right hip. And breathe. Deep breaths, sending the energy to your hips and allow them to relax, to open gently. And release your feet down onto the mat. And now we're gonna go to the other side. Left foot or left ankle on top of your right knee. And when you're ready, lift it up and bring your arms around. And just come as deep in this pose as you wish to. Just for a few breaths. And sending the energy now to the left hip as it opens. And take a few more breaths. One big breath here, inhale. And exhale. Lower your feet and just bring your feet wide to the edges of your mat. Then we want to windshield wiper our knees, so we send it to one side, then to the other. So next time they go to the right side, send them both to the right side. Just bring your right foot on top of your knee, keeping a little more pressure to open up in your twist. And if you wish, you can bring your gaze to your left hand and just take a few moments here. Deep breaths. Always allowing your breath to move freely into your body. Two more breaths here. And very gently start moving back to center. And again, we bring the feet to the edges of the mat, then windshield wiper, one side to the other. So this time, when they come to the left side, you allow the knees to follow. And if it's there for you, you can bring your left foot on top of the right knee to just feel a little deeper stretch in the back and in the side of your hips. And this time you can open your arms and bring your gaze towards your right hand. And breathe. Nice deep breaths. 2 more breaths. So come back to center and just bring both knees to your chest and your arms around. And then one last time, just move them side to side. Massaging your lower back that it has been working hard today. And then bring your arms around all the way, pressing your knees down. And see if you can grab your feet if it's available. If not, just grab your ankle and bring your forehead as close as your knees as possible. So you can just be here. You can come all the way here. Curving your back and your neck. And release it down. And let's go now for a happy baby. So you can grab the inside or the outside of your feet and then press your feet down. Almost like your knee wanted to come into your armpits, lower back. There's no space between the lower back and the mat, so press down and feet down. You can stay, remain still, or just move side to side. For a couple more breaths. And then lower down as we prepare to come into our final resting pose, Shavasana. So I want you to take your time to settle in the pose. You can bring your feet wide to the edges of your mat. Your arms comfortably next to your body, kind of like a 45 degrees, lay nice and easy with the palms facing up. And then close your eyes. We're going to be here for a few minutes. So once we're here, there's nothing else to do. There's nothing else to think about it. So see if you can calm the thoughts that just come into your mind, into your brain. And if you feel that your mind keeps wandering around, you can bring the awareness to your breath and feel it coming in. And how gently and slowly it's coming out. And come back to your normal breathing, to your normal rhythm. And allow all of yourself to settle as we finish in our class. Nice relaxing breaths, calm body. Feel your body relaxing all the way from your feet and then feel how your calf relax and press down onto the mat. Feel your legs heavy, resting. Feel your lower back gently pressing down onto the mat with a little curve, natural curve in your body. And just feel your back, feel your shoulder blades down onto the mat, your shoulders down, your arms just resting, relaxing. There is no tension in your fingers, no tension in your neck. Your eyes are relaxed. Your face. Your body feels heavy, but at the same time light. And breathe. Just a few more breaths here. And then we gently going to start waking up, but feel free to take all the time you need. If you wish to stay here a little longer, start moving your hands. Nice little circles in your hands. Moving your toes. So bring your knees to your chest and your arms around. And send your knees to your right side. Take a moment here, then press yourself up. Come gently into a seated position of your choice. And then just take one more big breath together. Raise your arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands to your heart center. Thank you for joining me today. Be safe, be healthy, be happy. Namaste.